What's up, Sacktown? It's Sacktown Pete back with another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. The game has ended. The 7-game homestand has officially ended tonight. The final score for tonight's game, the Sacramento Kings ended up losing the game tonight to the New Orleans Pelicans. Final score was 128 to 123. Let's go ahead and get into the numbers. Let's start off with the starting five. So, Rashad Holmes in 42 minutes, he had 16 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Harrison Barnes in 41 minutes, he had 7 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. De'Aaron Fox in 39 minutes, he had 43 points, 4 rebounds, 13 assists. Marvin Bagley in 36 minutes, he had 26 points, 10 boards. Buddy Hield in 36 minutes, he had 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Let's look at the bench. Tyrese Halliburton in 23 minutes, he had 2 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. Corey Joseph in 9 minutes, he had 2 points. Glenn Robinson in third in 8 minutes, he had 5 points, 1 rebound. Mitsu in 5 minutes, he had 4 points, 3 rebounds. And the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram in 35 minutes, he had 22 points, 3 boards, 1 assist. Zion Williamson in 35 minutes, he had 31 points, 6 boards, 2 assists. Alexander Walker in 33 minutes, he had 9 points, 5 boards, 5 assists. Steven Adams in 32 minutes, he had 12 points, 15 boards, 4 assists. And Eric Bledsoe in 30 minutes, he had 21 points, 6 boards, 1 assist. Just a good offensive game from the Sacramento Kings and the Pelicans. Obviously, you can tell by the high scoring, they both put up 120 plus points. What I want to say is, De'Aaron Fox had a career high with 43 points tonight. He looked unstoppable. He had stellar performance, and all starting the second half. Bagley as well. De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley had, obviously, they're both the best games of the season. Obviously, in this case, De'Aaron Fox's career, his best game, and they still managed to lose. And let me tell you where they lost. So down the stretch in the game, it was a 1 point Pelicans lead at 116 to 115. The Kings, for whatever reason, went away from the pick and roll of De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley. This pick and roll with Fox and Bagley, it was working. It was unstoppable starting in the third quarter. Why the hell did we go away from it in the fourth quarter when the game is on the line? I just, I don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't understand what the heck we were doing down the stretch. Those back-to-back bad possessions that led to just no points. We were down one. We went away from Fox and Bagley's pick and roll game. We left Rashad Holmes on the island on one attempt where he had a wide open three. I don't want Rashad Holmes shooting a three ball. I do not want him to shoot the three, and he missed it pretty badly. It was an air ball. And then another attempt where he had the ball in his hands, he didn't know what to do with it, and he tried to make a basket, and he missed it. Rashad Holmes should not be the go-to guy. Uh, it's nothing against Rashad Holmes. When the game is on the line, Rashad Holmes should not be the go-to guy. And considering the fact that De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley, that pick and roll game between the two was working all night, starting in the second half and carried over in the fourth quarter. Why go away from that? Why go away from that? Make adjustments. If the defense is locking it, or the defense makes adjustments to kind of put pressure on Fox, you know what? Be strong. Get back at the defense. Don't go away from what was working, and that's what drove me crazy tonight. This game was right there for the taking for us. Just those two back-to-back possessions with no pick and roll action for Fox and Bagley led us to the loss tonight. Now I know the very next possession after that, De'Aaron Fox drove in the lane and kicked it out to Bagley for a wide open three, which it was a corner three. I'd rather have Bagley shoot a wide open corner three instead of a three that's on top of the key, because percentage-wise, he is a better three-point shooter in the corner than he is on top of the key and anywhere else on the three-point line. So I'm okay with that shot. He was wide open. It wasn't a bad three-pointer. It wasn't contested. He was wide open. It was a good look, and it just didn't go in. But I think before that three-ball attempt by Marvin Bagley, they screwed it up by not putting Fox in the pick and roll with Bagley and let Fox dictate where the ball's going to go, or if he's just going to take it to the rack himself. So it boils my blood that we lost tonight. Obviously, the defense. I'm not going to talk about the defense because it just was terrible. You can't be trading baskets with the team like the Pelicans in the second half. And if and when we got the stops, when we needed the stops, when we got them, we went away from what was working. the pick and roll was working all night. Why go away from that? And this team just they got to do what was they got to stick with what was working. I don't know if that was just maybe Luke Walton calling the plays. I don't know what. I'm just sitting there the last those two possessions, and I'm like, why are we not putting Fox and Bagley in the pick and roll? Why did we go away from that? And then we foul Steven Adams. He makes free throws, and Pelicans they were struggling coming into this game. They lost 4 or 5 straight, and they played good basketball. They played good enough to get the win, and that's nothing disrespect. That's not no disrespect against them, but the Kings. This game was there for the taking. The Kings should have won this game tonight, and they didn't win tonight. And it's disappointing to see that. It's disappointing to see the lapses on the defensive end. It's disappointing to see that they went away from what was working all night in Fox and Bagley. Both of them had, like I said, they had their best games of the seasons. Um, I don't know why I'm seeing some of the SAC media just hate on Marvin Bagley. It's like, Rashad Holmes shoots a wide open three ball, he airballs a three, no one bats an eye. But Marvin Bagley shoots a wide open three and hits rim. It's a good look. Everyone loses their shit. Everyone loses their mind. It's like I'm sick and tired of seeing the hate of Marvin Bagley online and social media. And I know some SAC media members that hate Marvin Bagley. I'm not going to say any names because that's just not the person who I am, but I've seen it all. It's ridiculous. Cut the guy some slack. He played an astounding game tonight. He played great. He arguably had his best game of the season with 26 points and 10 boards. Um, you can think of that 3-point attempt, whatever you guys want to think of. I thought it was a good look, in my opinion. The percentages don't lie. He's a great corner 3-point shooter, and he had a good look. I would have been more upset if it was a contested pointer that he took. It wasn't contested. It was a wide open look. He made before that attempt. He was 2 of 5, and I'm okay with him shooting that because his inside game was working well, really well tonight, and that opens up everything else for his game. So I just these some of these SAC media people, man, they just I don't know what it is, man. I thought Marvin Bagley did great tonight. But these some couple individuals that I've seen, I don't follow on Twitter, but I've seen them appear on my timeline because you guys, all my followers and some other followers, retweet and either comment or like on their statuses, and it comes up in my newsfeed. So it just it just drives me crazy to see the hate, considering the fact that Bagley arguably had his best game of the season, and De'Aaron Fox was a stud. He was definitely attack mode all night tonight. His 3-point shot looked freaking good tonight. Uh, he definitely just drove to the rack at will, drew fouls. He had Bledsoe and their guards on skates all night. And uh, I just have nothing but great things to say about De'Aaron Fox tonight. Um, it just sucks that it didn't show in the winning effort in the win column tonight, but this is what I envisioned De'Aaron Fox to do all season, starting with this season. This is what I envisioned Marvin Bagley to do all season as well, to be that perennial 20 and 10 guy. My thing is, De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley should be our two best players, alongside with Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and the surprises of Rashawn Holmes tonight. My point is, Rashawn Holmes should not be a go-to guy. It's nothing against Rashawn Holmes. He's a great teammate, and he's having a stud season. But those possessions, I don't want to blame it on Holmes, but those possessions, those back-to-back possessions should have never gone the way it did, and that's where we lost the game, guys. And the Pelicans capitalized on those two back-to-back possessions, and that Bagley missed a three-point attempt. And got to give them credit. They made free throws on the stretch. It just led to another loss, and the losses keep piling up. This homestand was a disappointing homestand. I mean, 7 games on this homestand, and you don't win that many. You beat the Pacers, and you beat the Chicago Bulls, and you lose to the Raptors. You lose to the Blazers twice. You get blown out by the Clippers, and now you lose to the Pelicans, this game was a winnable game. 3-4 homestand potentially, but it ends up being 2-5, which is not good at all. That moves us to now at a record at 5-9, which is definitely disappointing considering the fact that how we started this season. And most importantly, I'm disappointed because I'm 0-5 in this jersey, my De'Aaron Fox Sacktown jersey. So I'm 0-5 in this jersey. I'm disappointed about that because I was hoping that tonight we would get the dub in this jersey, but life ain't easy, man. It just ain't having it. So with that being said, we'll see how this team regroups from this loss, and we play the Clippers on Wednesday night. We'll go to LA to Staples Center and play them on Wednesday night, and we'll see where we go. Um, if uh, if this defense continues to hold up the way it's been holding up, uh, it's not. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but this has to change. Uh, this defense, the schemes, these players got to get the defensive stops. They got to contain. You can't be having teams putting up 120 plus points on a daily basis coming into your house or playing against you in their house. So it has to change. I don't know what's going to take to change. Hassan Whiteside did not play tonight. He was out with a sore hip, and he is questionable as of right now for Wednesday's game against the Clippers. But we could definitely use Hassan Whiteside's defense because we definitely need to use his defense. And uh, man, that's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm just hoping this team finds a way to get a dub. Was hoping for that tonight. I'm still winless in my New Jersey, so I think it's after 0-5. I think it's time for a dry clean. I think it's time for a wash because we need a new fresh start in this New Jersey. That's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Um, it, you know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna continue to say this. De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley. This is what we need to. This is what we need for them to do consistently. Um, in particular Marvin Bagley and I will say De'Aaron Fox too. Yeah, both of them. We need this type of performance from them every single game. I'm not asking for De'Aaron Fox to give us 40 points a night. I'm just saying play like play angry with the ball, attack the hoop, be aggressive, and with Marvin, get to your spots. You did well tonight in the paint. Um, you made a couple threes out in the corner. Uh, that will open up for the rest of the game for you. Just get to your spots, continue to be involved in the offensive end, and we'll have a chance like we did tonight. But we didn't get it done. And don't go away from what's working, like Luke Walton. Stick with what was working. And I think those two bad possessions, as I mentioned before, cost us the game tonight. And they just gotta do a better job of knowing what to do and not go away from what's been working the whole night. So with that being said, guys, I'm off. I'm out of here, should I say. You guys take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.